Hi friends, how are we doing today? So I'm going to share a really fun, easy art idea, kind of an abstract type art idea with you. It's something that not that long ago we were having a training for our camp counselors, and Mr. Kenny from Barnett was in the class with me, and I said, all right friends, we're going to create just some art today, and he just raised his hand. He's like, I can't draw, Suzanne. He goes, I can't do art. I'm like, let me show you the easiest, simplest art idea that my older sister Julie shared with me when I was a kid, and it's still one of my most favorite activities. And then we're going to put kind of a fun twist to it. So all you're going to need to start out with is just a piece of paper and a marker, and I'm going to show you how it's done on white marker, or on a white piece of paper, and then we'll move on to a kind of different fancy idea with it. And all you're going to do, I'm going to hold this up and do this. It's so crazy. So friends, all we're going to do is just make big loopy movements all over the paper and then connect it up. And it's going to kind of create this kind of abstract design on the paper. Let me show you what I mean. I'm just going to start up here. And you can make as many little connections as you want. That's just one line. If you want to add a couple more lines, if you want to do a couple more, and just dissect, and then just make sure you come up to connect. So simple, right? So what are we going to do with this scribble paper? Well, now you can tell it's kind of like a coloring page. We're going to find all those different spaces in between there and color them in. You can use your color pencils or your markers or your crayons or whatever. I'm just going to do a couple of quick ones here with my oil pastels, just to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to find one space in that abstract piece of art, that design we just made, and color it in with my purple oil pastel, just like that. And then I can find another one. I think I'll switch over and use a marker this time. That's the other cool thing. You can use all different kinds of mediums here. You can do crayons or whatnot. So here's a little boom. I just did another piece like that. So you just keep coloring in and don't forget, all around, that's another whole part that you can color too. So let me move my cat. So you can probably tell there's something kind of reflecting on me here, because what's really fun when you're all out of paper, there are so many crazy things around your kitchen that you can draw and create on. And one of my favorites is aluminum foil. So we're going to take that idea that we just did, and this time make sure you're going to use permanent markers. You're going to want Sharpies. There's something outside that window that cat loves to see. So we're going to use Sharpies. You're going to use your black Sharpie. You're going to create your abstract drawing on top of a piece of foil. Ooh, and then you use your other Sharpies to color it in. Check that out. How pretty and fun. Now, the thing to think about, foil is kind of fragile, so it can rip real easy. It can tear kind of pretty easily. No stress about that. You can just do it again. You can start with smaller pieces and kind of do an experiment with it first to see how thick it is, okay? So fun. And you're like, I don't have foil. Well, there's always wax paper, and then there's always parchment paper, and then there's always contact paper, and oil pastels work on all of those things too. So if you don't have permanent markers, you can always use your oil pastels. The thing about washable markers, they don't always stick. They're washable because they have a lot of water in them, so you can wash them off. So they don't always stick to a different surfaces as well as they do to paper. But it's something to give it a try, because you know what art is very close to, and a lot of art and science hand in hand. I'm telling you, you didn't know that you were an artist and a scientist. Well, you are, my friends. All right, so have at it. And if you create something, show us these pictures. Tag us on Instagram and on Facebook. Add it in the comments below. We'd love to see them. I hope that everyone's doing great now that it's sunny and warm out. Get outside, take those deep breaths, smell the birthday cake, blow out the candles, kiss your brains, Hug your hearts and remember to be safe, kind, respectful, and responsible. Love you, friends. Hopefully see you at the rec center soon.